Well, giddy up, my friends. What's up? It is Monday, a brand new week, and it's coming at you unapologetically hard and in your face. Go to watchchad.com. Bam, bam. I think it says it all. That's right. We're still counting. I know there's those of you who listened to Joe Biden's speech the other night when he called for unity in this country. Well, forgive me if I don't jump on that real quick, and let me tell you why. Not because I don't believe that we're all Americans, and not that I don't believe that we all bleed our own version of red, white, and blue, or that we even have our own sense of patriotism. That's fine and good. But for the last 4 years, I have been called a racist, a homophobe, a xenophobe. I have been called a misogynist. I've been called a pig. I've been called a hillbilly, a redneck, a chump, a deplorable, and everything else you can think of under the sun, including threats on my life and threats on my physical body. Yes. Bam! I'm not going to be real quick to jump on your bandwagon of unity. I'm just not, because whenever you tell me that I'm a racist in one breath and then in the other breath tell me to unify with you, I'm sorry, I can't do that. When Maxine Waters tells people to go into restaurants and harass conservatives and drive them out, when AOC tells people to put conservatives on a list, whenever we have Nancy Pelosi who talks about her quiver full of arrows, I'm sorry, I don't feel the need to unify with people like that. I don't unify with Marxist organizations like BLM. I don't unify with Antifa. I don't unify with people who throw milkshakes and cement and all kinds of god-awful stuff at people who are in the street having their voice heard. I don't unify with people who burn down buildings. I don't unify with people who take to the streets shouting and marching, raising their fists and calling people hate-filled names. I don't do that. I don't do that. So I'm not going to jump on the unity bandwagon. Not until some people like Maxine and AOC are condemned for what they've said. Until some people apologize. Until some people come to me and say, you know, Chad, we were wrong about you. Because believe it or not, you're a pretty good dude. But that's not going to happen, is it? So that's why he's still my president, and we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, folks. It's a crazy, crazy world we're living in. All I can do is pray and fight and use my voice and use my platform, and I hope you'll join me in supporting that. It matters, folks. There's some good people out there. And by the way, Joe Biden just released his first orders of business if he should become the president of the United States. And let me remind you that his list did not contain anything about people of color, because Joe Biden doesn't care anything about people of color unless it gets him into an office. Just ask Kamala Harris. She don't realize it yet. And those of you who have been so bitter and hate-filled towards Trump all these years, you think that if Joe Biden were to get elected and placed into the Oval Office, that that's going to salve your bitter conscience. It's not. You've carved a hole so deep in yourself that nothing is ever going to fill it outside of repentance and filling it with grace. And I'm sorry, but a lot of us are real far away from that. So I love you. God bless you. WatchChad.com. Bam! Here's a Facebook post.